Welcome back to Fluvoxamine Frontiers, battling COVID 19, where we are uncovering the surprising versatility of fluvoxamine. I am your host, Dr. Soma Rohatgi, joined by our guest, Saakshi Sharma, who bridges science and medicine. Today, we are exploring how fluvoxamine's psychiatric roots, designed for the mind, connect to its role in fighting COVID 19's effect on the body. Think of the brain and body as two sides of the same coin, both impacted by inflammation. In COVID 19, inflammation doesn't just hit the lungs, it can affect the brain, causing symptoms like brain fog. Fluvoxamine, with its roots in treating mental health, might address both sides of this coin. How does it make this connection? Let's find out. Saakshi, let's start with the science. How does neuroinflammation in COVID 19 relate to the systemic inflammation we see in the body?
Dr. Soma, the brain body connection in COVID 19 is fascinating. Neuroinflammation, when the brain's immune cells, like microglia, gets overactive, mirrors systematic inflammation, where cytokines wreak havoc in organs like the lungs. In COVID 19, the virus can trigger inflammation that crosses the blood brain barrier, leading to symptoms like confusion or fatigue, as seen in a 2021 study from Stanford. This study found elevated inflammatory markers in the cerebrospinal fluid of severe COVID 19 patients, showing that the brain is the part of the same inflammatory storm. This overlap explains why patients with severe systemic inflammation often report neurological issues, linking the two sides of the coin in a shared battle.
That's a powerful connection, Saakshi. Inflammation hitting both mind and body. Now, there's a question for you. Does fluvoxamine's use in psychiatric conditions like depression give us clues about its potential in fighting COVID 19 inflammatory effects?
Absolutely, Dr. Soma. Fluvoxamine's psychiatric role offers key insights. In depression and OCD, it modulates serotonin and reduces neuroinflammation via sigma 1 receptor activity, calming overactive brain immune responses. A 2020 preclinical study showed fluvoxamine lowers inflammatory markers in brain cells, which parallels its systemic effects in COVID 19. For example, in the Stop COVID trial, patients with early treatment showed fewer symptoms overall, suggesting fluvoxamine's sigma 1 action might dampen both neuroinflammation as well as systemic cytokine surges. Its psychiatric roots, calming the brain's stress responses, hint at why it can stabilize the body's immune chaos in COVID 19.
So, fluvoxamine's mental health expertise translates to the body's battlefield. Can fluvoxamine help with long COVID's neurological symptoms like brain fog or fatigue?
Dr. Soma, that's a critical question, as long COVID is a growing concern. Neurological symptoms like brain fog or fatigue are linked to persistent neuroinflammation. While direct evidence for fluvoxamine in long COVID is still emerging, a 2022 pilot study in the UK tested fluvoxamine in long COVID patients and found some reported reduced cognitive symptoms after a few weeks. The sigma 1 receptor's role in calming brain inflammation suggests potential, as it may reduce the microglial activation driving these symptoms. However, larger studies are needed to confirm this, as current data is limited. Fluvoxamine's ability to address both acute and possibly chronic inflammation makes it a promising candidate, but we are still early in this research.
That is indeed an exciting potential for bridging mind and body healing. Fluvoxamine is a bridge connecting the mind and body, healing both in unexpected ways. By calming inflammation across this divide, Fluvoxamine helps restore clarity and strength in the face of COVID 19 chaos. Thank you, Saakshi, for illuminating this connection. Listeners, keep exploring with us on Fluvoxamine Frontiers. Till then, stay curious. Science is full of bridges waiting to be crossed.